What's going on, guys? It's been a little bit, and today I'm going to begin the journey for the preparation of MSI. So we got G2 and KOI, and keep in mind, I haven't watched too much LEC. It's always been on and off. And I did do a tournament on patch 25.10, and I did do a tournament at the end on 25.11. And this is where we don't have double grubs. Means that you can actually play junglers and do interesting things. First dragon is a huge priority because if you take first drag after double clear and a crab, you're level 6. And if you get that spike, you can actually create moments, like small moments, that window, to get an instant advantage, which is pretty awesome. So we're going to see how the priorities are from what I've seen, and like from my tournament and everything. Taliyah kind of dropped in priority a lot. Of course, it's still heavily like important in higher levels, right? Especially players who can actually farm on it and be 9+ CS per minute, because a lot of Taliyahs are under that, which is not great. Ari also have seen a big increase in her play, and she's also just a good pick into Taliyah and kind of matches some of that similar playstyle. Senna, Vi, Yone. Yone for Jojo. Varus, Panth, Maokai, and then Kalissa's up. A lot of people typically leave Varus up if Kalissa's up, because that's like the main champions who play into each other. So we'll see what they do if they pick it. Xin Zhao. Okay, so I'm not sure, like maybe the teams don't prioritize it, you know? I mean, Hans has been a Kalista player before. Supa, don't really remember. Xin Zhao, sure. I mean, Vi's banned, Panth's banned. Xin is basically next in line in terms of AD jungler options, and what they could do with Taliyah's go like Nafiri, but it's not as enjoyable, to be honest. There's also Wukong. Wukong would actually add CC, which probably is more ideal, and people like playing Wukong into Xin Zhao. And now they can make a decision on here, and there's a lot of big-time junglers. Honestly, you just pick Gwen. To be honest, you would just take Gwen here, straight up. It'd make the most sense to just take Gwen. Because like you need to look at what's up, and like that's just way too OP. Nico. See, they take Nico, but they already took their mid, so there's no like weird flex for it, right? You have Nico in bot lane, and you can already like create a draft plan around it. And I feel like that's just a huge fucking L by G2. Yeah, like they take the, I don't know, like if you look at priority list, like a priority list, you know, it depends on the team, but usually like you're trading AD junglers, right? Like you're just trading this. There's like some very specific like top lane picks that are killer. Gwen, Yorick. You know, you got things like Rumble, Jace, Scion. You know, these are all really good picks. This one being just like at the top. Like literally nothing beats this. Nothing. She's just that OP. So the fact that they dropped this to take a Nico, which, yeah, Nico in bot lane is really, really good, but there are ways to deal with it. They are going to cut off some of the AD links, like champs that do well with it. Maybe they're going to get rid of a Caitlyn. Maybe like, they'll definitely get rid of the Kalista. And so what's she going to do? Like Jin lane or something like that? MF Jin? And that's not really a big deal. So I don't know. I think the first two by G2 is like okay. I don't even know if you needed to prioritize Taliyah as the one pick, to be honest. Like I still probably would just slam Gwen, but or maybe you take Xin Zhao, you know? Warwick. That's funny. He plays Warwick. That's I've seen that. I've seen that because Zamuro actually plays it a lot, and then Shimmy Crew plays it a bit. And yeah, they are right that that champion can beat Gwen. Is it ideal because the champion's kind of whatever outside of that? Yeah, but like it does actually beat Gwen in lane. Jax. So this one, this is gonna get really awkward because Jax can fight Gwen. It's not 100% done deal that he's just gonna win, and his jungle is not also like the most spectacular either. I mean, like he has like the enemy has like a matching jungler, so it's not like it's just a easy win for Jax.
Not great into the Gwen either, so don't want to walk it in too soon.
So what are they gonna take? They're obviously gonna take their support here. Well, unless there's an 80 to steal, right? And then they want their support to be like even more Omega. And like the easiest thing to take here, I guess, is Jhin. I mean, they could do an Ezreal lane. They could do like Ezreal Karma, I guess. Yeah, I guess. But Jhin, MF, Ezreal, like these are kind of like what you were looking at. I personally like probably. Ooh, look at that! Xayah, and they didn't ban Caitlyn because they banned tops. Xayah sucks against Caitlyn. Oh, you know what? I'm trolling though. You know what? Okay, so look, they banned Not, right? I think Nala's ban is okay. I think this should be Rakan. That's up, right? Rakan. Like, Rakan actually is just such a very, like, flexible pick, especially playing into Nico. So, Rakan is probably the best ban, but they're going to do Xayah Rakan, and I don't know. I don't know if I really care for that. Like, it's good against Wukong. Kind of good against Wukong. They were gonna play Gnar into Gwen, I guess. Yeah, and there's also the Kalista up. But honestly, so they gave away the Kalista. So mid jungle's gonna mid jungle's like so important. I mean, this guy could get ahead against this guy because like he has to pad bot, and he needs to make plays on mid, and he needs to make things happen. If this guy can screw over mid at all in the beginning, and they take over here, then they eliminate the issue with bot lane, and then these guys just do really well. And then they just kind of win the game from that. So this pick will matter a ton. Like, in terms of just isolation, right? In terms of, wow. Isolation, if he does well, like he just run the game. I wonder if I prefer the Caitlyn lane versus the Kalista. The upside of Kalista is that at 3-4 items, she gets very tanky, and they're gonna have some serious issues versus that. Like when it gets later, like she's not actually gonna get worse, to be honest. Like she'll definitely get really good later. And she can avoid the feathers, so yeah, it probably is the Kalista. The Gnar, sure. I mean, there's just not like a whole lot that you can do into Gwen, anyways, in terms of pick wise. But yeah, the bans really put the focus on top. So bot lane is just like gonna do their best while playing Xayah Rakan. Yes, people would play Xayah Rakan into lethal lanes like Lucian, Nami, but I don't think this is nearly as good.
I don't think anyone's coming from that. I think we're gonna have a couple minutes. First game of the series is always a little bit now. That's super GT1.
Level 1 wise, honestly, I feel like they should try to mess around with the Nico and like trick them, just to like see if they can get something interesting. But I understand why they're scared, because if the Rakan just like W's you while you walk in, it's pretty bad. Hey, he's got 2 Qs off already, it's pretty good. Again, they're just trying to survive, and they're both pathing bot, as you would expect. Hence, why I said in isolation top, you know, whoever does better in this is gonna have a lot of, like, sway. I mean, I want to be real here. Like, this was, like, kind of expected. Like, if you're thinking of, like, for me as Eloya, oh god, I can't say his name. Eloya, he could go through mid. If he gets mid flash early, really good. Doesn't look like there's an option based on, like, priority going over to JoJo. Like he's kind of like he's like definitely in a position where it's never gonna work, right? These guys do not ward early for a possible gank, so they're just thinking that Aloya is just gonna do a normal pathing. And when they ward, it's in the try. But obviously, like, they have a ward that doesn't cover this guy's movement, so they just die. And that's on bot lane and mid lane prep for their wards. So the fact that this guy just dies like this, and they get the crash. Oh my god! No way! Wow. That's actually crazy that he got that off. Like, that's insane he got that off. They have good vision on top side as G2. You're kidding me. No way! There's no way, man. There's no way Caps dies like this. Like, the Wukong has done everything normal. He hasn't done anything weird.
I think the good news for G2
He tries to walk back, and Aloya goes through mid, which is correct. And Caps just overforces it. Oh, he got hit by the W. He needed to flash the W, and now he dies. So he lost his flash. He has no TP. He dies. Jojo is gonna crash in base, and they also swap right away. Like the XR, they swap right away, knowing that Kalista has to build the Bob wave. Nico's also behind on the map. Oh, dude, this is so bad. This is so bad for G2. This base down here, they swap, and because they showed bot already, they know that they can get out of this matchup. Okay, is Gwen happy about that now? Like, Gwen wants to face Dinar, but the fact that they can get out of the matchup, the Kalista has to crash, and the Nico is late. She's late to lane, so she can't get any poke down on Gwen. And the Wukong is pathing from top to bot. So he's not going to come back down here. They're not going to dive this guy. He's going to collect the wave. This is a huge L. The game, honestly, from a standpoint, on a competitive standpoint, the game is over. Like, literally in the first 4 minutes, the game is over. Because this Kalista Nico is going to get nothing done. The Wukong's not going to be doing anything. Like, the best they're going to get is a dragon. At this point. That's the best they're going to get. And the enemy mid loses flash, so the Grubs fight is probably impossible. Like, literally the Ahri will hit level 6, she'll have her R, and I just don't see how they're gonna play the Grubs. They can get the dragon, but I don't know how they get the Grubs. And she also can't just like, full set, like, yeah, look at this. They're actually gonna try. No. No, dude, they're so screwed. Also, I love that what Aloyo does. It's like, look, when this was happening, and when he did this mid play, he's just finishing his camps, right? And he's just going through mid. It's very normal. He does his Raptors, and they know that they still can technically, like, dive this. Technically, the only difference here is that the Rakan should be going bot, and Aloya should be able to actually go up and do his Krugs and finish. And the Rakan Gwen should be enough. Especially if the Talia, who is Miss XCS, is not gonna hit level 6. So if she's not level 6, she can't get here in time, you know? And so, in theory, like I said, Rakan should be here, and it's a nothing play. Like, there's nothing they can do. And even then, even without the Xin doing anything, they couldn't die. So, yeah, like, Quay could have prepped this a little bit better. But I told you, like, they weren't gonna get it off. Like, they were not gonna dive this guy. And they also didn't share XP, so the Gwen got full XP. It was a good trade by BB. The Gwen still has TP, and if she saves TP, then they can use that for the Grubs, just in case. Jojo using his R, I don't like that. Is it gonna be... Does it come back up in a minute 20? Like, he pushes him out, and so he's gonna get a base... Well, he'll get a base over Talia for this. Naturally, yeah, like, the Wukong is able to get the dragon, as expected. Oh, I wonder if they will contest this, because they know that Kalista's gonna be up here. Jojo's not gonna have R. I wouldn't... I don't think I would have sent them... Could they have swapped back top? 100% they could have. Once they got this wave, they could have based, or the Rakan could have started channeling. The Xayah could go eat this. They could run bot, maybe they drop it. And they sack the grubs if they really wanted to avoid the early longer. But they're gonna fight. But the Ahri's not gonna have R, and they know this. So... And the Wukong should... Does he need this camp for 6? Yeah, he does. Jojo almost has R. It's almost time. Can they get more off this? I think the thing that I'm just suffering from is like I understand that Wukong needs to do the wolves. Man, is there any way they can get this? Also, does the Gnar need to TP? No, he definitely does not. Like, it's a cannon wave. He should... Like, she can't burn this wave in time. He definitely could have just walked it. Yeah, she could walk up to Grubs, but she needs to go back bot pretty quick. And at that point, I'm actually okay contesting second over first. So BB should not TP there. I don't think there's any point for him to TP for the most part. Because this doesn't change anything. Like, he literally changed nothing in bot lane. Other than, like, he has, like, what, a freeze? Maybe he could create a freeze against Gwen? Maybe? And if not, then yeah, it's super useless. For Taliyah... Man, it sucks because I know he doesn't want to drop this wave and that's why he wants to stay. So I definitely get why he's staying. It just kind of sucks because it's like he gets another base over you. Maybe the issue is that Nico needs to show on mid. Like instead of going through top, Nico's going through mid. But I also get why he wants to get vision on top side so the Kalista can hit. Actually, the Kalista should just go mid, no? And Taliyah top. Because the Kalista would have been on... The Kalista would be on mid wave in time. And Taliyah will be on top wave faster than Kalista because she just rides the wall. That's probably better, to be honest. Because you want to play on Kalista versus Taliyah. Also, Taliyah is super fucking weak. So I guess they can only get one. I mean, one's like fine. It's fine. But yeah, the JoJo's R comes up in time, so they kind of get spooked on it. They still don't follow through though, huh? I guess they're just, oh, I see why. It's because Alvaro, like, semi-griefs it. Because, like, look how much fucking damage he takes. He took so much damage. He lost half his HP, so now it's, like, 100% uncontestable. Otherwise, it is doable, because, yeah, the RA is much stronger, to be honest. She's definitely stronger, so they kind of just said, screw it, you know, conditions are not that great, we're not gonna mess with this. It was good by G2, by Skew, to not, like, try to do all of them at once, just do one, and they finish it out. And then what does Eloy do? He goes bot, he takes the red. And he does this. Oh, now they see him, so now they know they could dive top if there's an option. But they already were sending Taliyah bot. And this is really awkward now, because the fact that he finishes this... BB cannot take trades, but BB also popped Mega. So Caps has to TP for Gnar. Or Caps needs to, like... He lost his Taliyah R anyways. Skew's kind of slow. Like, if you look at Skew... Watch Skew. So, like, he starts heading to his Gromp, and I get it. Like, he doesn't want to, like, go top yet, because, like, he doesn't know what Xin Zhao is doing yet. And, yeah, he, like, Aloya makes sure he doesn't... Oh, wait, ah, shit. He's inting. He's actually inting. Damn. He should base... Shit, how do they do this? Because actually they do know that he's losing his whole bot side. So he should go top. It's way too late to respond to this. Like, he can walk it. But also if Talia walks, then he needs to cover mid. So, like, his options are either going here into here. Another option is making a play on mid. So at least you're getting something done. Because I don't think they're diving top. I mean, like, they could try. They definitely could try. But I don't know how good it's gonna be. Like, maybe the best is you get the RATP. Maybe it's like the best thing that happens. But you know for sure these camps are being done. So if you just run bot to defend this, you're gonna lose this. He's gonna do this. Then he's gonna do this. And you got nothing. So Wukong can't do that. That's like the worst play. Wukong cannot do that. I feel like maybe the Raptors into take the mid wave is probably the best, honestly. And Nico channels. And Nico can maybe come bot and like help. Because this guy also needs the base. So like if Talia walks, they take the wave together. She has TP, the Gnar bases. Then they can base together. And then she can like TP wherever she needs to. But it's a pretty awkward sequence because they finish the grubs. I wonder if finishing the grubs is actually an int. It might be, to be honest. Like, if you want to take the 2 grubs, have fun. Like, take them. Like, I need to go progress my camps and make sure stuff is not happening. Oof. Oof. Oof, it's so rough, man. It's so rough. Yeah, I don't know what they do. Because if you're gonna look, like, again, he's gonna drop the mid wave. And Wukong is not going to be able to get to the mid wave. And they get the fish for a top play, and actually they're going to change the Simons. So the Ari's first on top, but she's going to need a base. So she's going to base TP. Oh, he doesn't have to TP? Wow. Damn, he got the save TP. I thought he was going to have to base TP to get top, but the Gnar was not able to do enough on this wave. Yeah, because he's just mini Gnar. Holy shit. That's so bad. That's so bad for G2. Holy shit. He almost fucking killed him though. I didn't expect that. And those 2v2 are just gonna be so damn strong, but Broken Blade. Oh man. I really didn't think he was about to kill him, so yeah. Ooh, that's kind of rough though. Like Talia shouldn't move, and like Talia shouldn't move because it's just who's covering mid? Nobody, unless Kalista's going mid and you're dropping a wave, which you are, and then Caps is like up here in no man's land. And then you lose some sums. You lose Flash. I don't think Rakan should have went for it, to be honest. I mean, the Simon changes ends up not being the worst, because they do want Talia to verse the Ahri. But like, Talia versus Xayah is like, okay. It's not like Kalista's gonna do much on the mid wave anyways against Xayah. Like, the only difference is like, if like Kalista can push the Xayah off the wave. Ooh, very nice. And they knew that his R was not up yet. Very, very, very nice. There's a lot going on in this game, man. Like, there's actually so much going on. Because they try to get the right assignments. He gets charmed, they get pushed away, they know JoJo needs to go back top, instead of going into drag, which would be a pretty common thing to do. Like, Xayah R, Rakan R are down. Dude, I wonder what's best. Because personally, to me, like, Talia needs the base. The Ahri could play in the drag if the Wukong shows, which is probably the reason why they're doing this. Right? Like, the Ahri is here. I mean, technically he could stay, and Caps has to base 100%. So in theory, they could just start it and they could just sack top wave. In theory. And that would be kind of a problem. If you do the top situation and you trade out because you got 3 grubs and you can get plates, that's kind of more worth it. Also, the Kalista, this is the Kalista, right? It is. The Kalista is your tower taker. Like, these two, great for tower taking. Tower taking. Wow, that looks awful, but whatever. These two are good for tower taking. So that kind of helps you just nail, like, just rip off the plates too. And Talia's going to come back mid first because she got her first base, so she can move in the top to boost the play. Honestly, I don't mind it, especially because you got the first drag, and now we're going to mine plates. And then Talia gets the first move. What? What the fuck? Oh my god, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I feel like after I kill this guy, I'm mining plates. Like, I have the numbers top. I have them. Why am I afraid? Like, why am I afraid of Xin Zhao here? Ahri's dead. Gwen has the TP. My Gnar has TP. You want to take a fight with Gnar TPing as well? Be my guest. Like, Talia's gonna move first with R. This is terrible by G2, by the way. This first play was really smart. Like, it takes a little bit to see that play, to be honest. To, like, make the first judgment, which is, okay, can we drag? Oh, well, it would be 5v4. It might be bad. Okay, so you do this play. You kill him. He has no TP. If he TPs, you match. And it's a successful 5v4 top now. You just flipped it. You literally flipped the script. And you don't take it. Are you kidding me? You literally don't take it. Because I feel like just taking the base for tempo, I hate that. I absolutely hate that. Okay, let's see what they get with having tempo on the map. The Talia tries to get chunk. She doesn't even get to push bot first. You don't get to push mid first. You lose the dragon. What the hell was the point of this? They got nothing. They just picked JoJo and they got literally nothing for it. That's like the only thing they got was top, and that's just because Gwen leaned down. Which, to be honest, I don't even know why she's TPing. Like, they're already running. Why did you TP? That's just an error by Mern. Like, the only reason they got top was because Mern griefed it. But, like, if he didn't TP, they would have never lost top turret. So, I don't get that. That was a really missed opportunity for G2. A great play, and then a missed opportunity. And I just want to say, if you're the Kalista team, like the Kalista team with Talia Wukong, and you're dropping objectives in the first 15 minutes, you definitely screwed up. Big time. You got some plates, not a ton. Are those plates on the top? Actually, the 6 and the... Actually, don't know what this is. What is this? I mean, these are turrets. It doesn't tell you what plates are, though. Unfortunate. So now we see how this advances, because they could just play on drags for the remainder, play defense and scale up as Koi, and they all win. I mean, maybe the Gnar can do a little bit of work into the Gwen, but I mean, he'll never kill her. I mean, like, she'll definitely just be far more useful. So they use Herald probably a little bit early, to be honest. Like, I know he has his shift timer. He also bases for item. Ooh, he had a ton of gold. I really don't care for this, to be honest. I feel like just take the mid wave, just wait another round. Especially because Gwen needs to go top anyways. This is too early. This is too early by Koi. He still needs to go top. He kind of wants to go bot, or he could go mid. He could do one of the two, right? JoJo. But 3 mid, catch the wave, and then on the next wave, Herald. You know? There's no rush. Like, yeah, they end up getting this. And yes, of course, they're going to start the objective. I don't know why Labrov would not just toss his W into the bush for his face checking. They lose Callista R for nothing, and now they can't do the... They can't fight the track. Literally, Labrov just cost them the entire objective. And also thinking about this, once they herald, if I'm Labrov, ooh. Okay. Okay, there's actually... Oh, dude. Oh, dude, it's actually... He should do it, no? I'm so curious how OP this would be. Once he starts going this way, just wait. What happens if Gnar TP's here? Is it too close to their turret? Like, I'm genuinely curious, like, because they're gonna have to burn sums to get out. Like 100, like it'll be flash for flashes, right? But it gives you a pounce, and it gives you full control, probably, of the situation. I'm just trying to think if it's bad. Because this guy's already committed on the Herald. So, like, if Rakan decides to not hit this and, like, run away, like, let's say he goes this way, well, you're still gonna get something out of it. Like, they might just flash for flash or whatever the case is. And then Nico can definitely just solo flash into here and have the Callista R pull him. So, like, you know, if he goes in and Jojo is able to R away, then you match with Callista R. And that's already good enough. Once Ari loses her R, this is, like, not nearly as scary. But there is an opportunity here. Like, if the ward was here, it'd be even better, like, instead of here. But that's okay. There is an opportunity here. They kind of just let it happen. And then at this point, like, Labrov can't walk through this, like, area. Ideally, Labrov would just start walking around. No? Like, when he, like, if they're not going to do that, he should just walk around and have a nice flank on the side and go for it. Like, they kind of just walk into the bush for nothing, and now they need to side, like, trade top, but, like, the enemy can also just play for the bot turret, and there's camps coming up, so, like, you should be playing for your bot camps. Like, I know, like, they want to go into top, but the fact that his red's up, and there's a available turret for them to hit, all Koi needs to do is play for mid-bot. Like, that should be apparent. So Wukong shouldn't go up here. Wukong should be going down here. Like, I know you have vision and you want to side trade, but you can't do anything. So you need to play on midways. So G2 made an error on where to go, and now he is losing his bot side because he, like, isn't playing for it. He loses 2 camps? Dude, are you kidding me? Skew actually just straight up loses 2 camps. Now he gets to play for the enemy's bot camps, but the way I was thinking about it. Oh, because it's not him. Because he's here on the left, not on the right. Yeah. I was looking at that, I was like, oh, that looks weird. And the Khan's up. And they base for tempo on top side. And they get Gnar on the bot side, which I don't mind. But now it looks like they're trying to fish out a play with Skew on bot side, when your bot side is already dead. So to me, I'm not playing bot side, I'm playing top side again. Like, I'm going straight top where my vision is, and I should be where my Nico is. So they're disconnected, which I hate. Like, I don't like this. Like, Skew should be here with them. And do they know where Xin Zhao is? Well, they know Xin Zhao didn't possibly take his base, and he's still moving around. And he did move to the right side, and they got a ward on Grom. Dude, imagine if he was going topside and they had this ward here. Oh my god, it would actually be so good. Because oh, they screwed up so bad. No, Skew. Oops, I don't want it to be that high quality. Because look, if these guys are together, they can walk in. This guy's showing on here, and he needs the base. The Gnar's down here, he has TP, and if he needs to lose the turret to TP, so be it. And Talia's gonna move up here. Like, to me, this looks like this is a more obvious play to me. Let's just say that. I feel like this is a more obvious play on the map to make as G2, as Skew. But Skew decides that he wants to make a surprise play bot, hoping with the Xin Zhao base he can actually do a 2v1 uninterrupted, unanswerable. Which, sure, I guess maybe there's an opportunity, but look what happens on top side. Now we're losing the vision, we have no play on bot, and now we're getting pressured. Now he's crossing to try to retake the vision, but your Gnar had to move to do that, and now the Gwen gets this, and you accomplish literally nothing. So you're doing a lot of moving around as Wukong, not as much farming, and yeah, that's pretty bad. The drag's up in 2 minutes, the Baron's up in 2 minutes. So getting vision on Baron, super important, right? Like, you can definitely, like, use that as leverage if they don't start dragging. And that's what they're putting their focus on. The Gwen is shifting a little bit too, so she's trying to, like... Baron is trying to make sure that, like, okay, you know, like, I'm gonna do camps. You know, I'm not sure how dangerous this is, especially because I spotted Wukong already fishing for a 2v1, so maybe I'll pay respects to that. I'm not gonna make myself a play. And he's also just observing, like, are they gonna go for mid play? I'm available. So he's doing a decent job of, like, kind of just paying attention. Yeah, it sucks to go to some damage like that. Now Mern knows he can actually fully push because people are showing. This guy takes the wave. It's an even contest on bot. They successfully had top vision that Caps had to, like, take over. And Caps kind of just gets a really nice chip damage, man. I mean, because Talia could go top to do another wave. He could. I don't even know why he's going up here. Like, I actually have no idea why he ran top. Like, literally no, like, there's literally no reasoning for him to go top. And so they lose the drag because of Supa. Caps gets a pick. That was weird. That was so weird. I literally don't get that. Like, Koi did everything right to prep for that drag and make it good. And he tossed it away. I like to state that Zhonya's is a god-awful item on Talia for this game. Item check. Let's do a little item check. Terrible item. You are solo AP. Yeah, you have an ego, but, like, you're pretty much solo AP. This item here is OP. Like, let's take this right here. This item is OP on this patch. And it will be continuing to be OP until they nerf it. Why? What is it? It's 115 AP and 25 ability haste for 2800. Is that correct? 115 AP, 25 ability haste for 2800 gold. That is insane. Like, that's actually insane how good that is. It's a giant stat stick. Yeah, the vision thing is, like, okay. It's not like, you know, you're not, like, just, you're not really getting it for the vision aspect, but it gives you so much and it's so cheap. This is basically what Old Eclipse was like. Old Eclipse? Because Old Eclipse, what was it? Was it 70 AD? I think it gave, like, 70 AD and, like, 15 ability haste or something like that. Or, again, like, 2800 or something. And these are very comparable in that, in, like, stats wise. So yeah, and Zhonya's wise, like, what are you Zhonya's using? Like, Rakan engage? Ari engage? Like, the Nico's gonna try to take the brunt of it. Same with your Wukong. As Talia, you don't care. You're just gonna play range. So yeah, I don't care for that at all. Outside of the other items, I mean, everything looks normal. Like, Hansama needs to get wits. He needs to get wits end. Sterix is, like, fine. I mean, Sterix is fine. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else he could have done. Like, especially for the Gwen. Because the Sterix isn't going to change anything versus the Gwen. The extra tenacity is also not, like, the most needed. And also, Wukong doing Triforce plus Sundered Sky feels a little too much to me. Like, they should have had a Black Cleaver. Like, their team specs on 2 items. Like, he should have a Black Cleaver. And so G2 are doing the same thing. So these guys are pressing into topside vision, right? said they dropped the top wave, I guess. We'll start from here, just because I was just talking a lot. So I'm cool with them going 4-stack into mid. The Gwen has first move, so they should be able to do this. They need to move up. The Ahri should already, like, okay, this is too much already to me. You're playing in the river only. Screw this. I don't care about this. I want my Ahri to go get this wave now. Get this wave so that we can reconnect and do another 4-man play here, right? Another 4-man play. And the Ahri, or the Gwen can play on the side, ready to play, like ready to do something. Because you have access to like the river and the waves are pushed, now you can pressure the Baron if your Gwen can buy time. But your Gwen sacks the bot wave. We're late to the top wave. We don't have the numbers on the mid wave. And it gives G2 an opportunity to do a few things. Like for instance, as you can envision here, G2 could have the numbers on mid to just push them off. And all this vision, everything they did is over. G2 decided to sneak into bot side to go for a play on Burn, who has Ghost. This guy's no Mega. This is a shit play. No? I mean, this guy's no Mega. Like, they were never gonna kill him. Never. They should have just taken the mid wave. I feel like. Like this didn't do anything. Like this didn't really change what they were gonna do before. Do I like how that goes? Also, did Mern just play this bad? Oh, it's because he just popped his W. Why did he pop his W right away? Mern, because like to me, I'm like, as long as Mern has W, like nothing happens here, like ever.
Going back in, Caps on the sideline. Mirror immediately ulting, nice sidestep, crucially dashing back out. Caps walking away.
I feel like literally nothing should happen here.
Around the Baron pit.
And lean in towards it, but looks like they just want to try and play for.
I mean, if you get that IE, I think IE spike.
And they're playing in the river first.
Yeah, I wasn't sure with Broken Blade going Meganar there if they would try and lean in towards it, but looks like they just want to.
They should not be like, dude. They're actually inting on mid. This is actually. I feel like G2 is misreading this. I know they do this play here, but if you look at this situation, they're both showing on side. I know they have TPs, but they're both showing on side. If he Talia walls this, like they're gonna have to burn double TP. And then you're just not going to engage, and they're going to lose both TPs, and you won the game. Like, G2 actually put them in a bad situation because KOI, like, screwed up, like, the way they did their side and vision. And that's just an infinitely better play. Like, this play here is begging. You're begging them to int this. If the Xayah didn't int this, let's say Xayah is, like, playing on the turret, then you just take the midway for free, and then you do the side play. But you check first to see if she's inting, and she's inting. She's an inter. Wow. That's another missed opportunity for them. Damn, and they're actually playing up, they're pushing them out in the top jungle. Oh my gosh, I'm actually so sad about that. I'm actually so sad about that. They do get Otacon. Okay, they do get the Otacon in the end, and that is a plus. Like, these guys opt to take their bases, and like, I mean, they're buying like nothing. So I mean, like, the reason why this goes down this way also is just because, yeah, they based. So they based. Alvaro's like, I don't know why he would ever go into Gnar, ever, but sure, he does it. Gnar soaks everything. They get nothing from that. So KOI kind of just lost their recon sums for 0. Cool. Mega's burn. So they need to stall a little bit. So he has Mega for drag fight.
Towards this top side before they enter the Drake.
Apps on the side. Flip back, knock the hit, but the charm
Funny. But that was not worth it. It's like,
to take it.
what am I missing here? Like the Gnar pushed out bot, the Gwen's pushing on top. Everyone's showing mid. There's 4 mid. Caps doesn't need to do this, by the way. Caps just needs to like.
As you can see, MKOI putting
The second I see all these people here, Caps should move here and mess with them, and that's it. And if I'm skew,
towards dash damage.
So teams have the potential to take it. A 30-second
or for one, I don't think skew should sit on the left side. I don't really see the point of that.
Can they try and bait the Baron?
And I think it's credit to G2 that
Like they want to take this vision.
And now you're starting to get 3 items on towards on reset there. So he's 50 seconds to the dragon, maybe they can use that. Ever so slightly for the easy.
But the Xin Zhao could just be behind. So like they could have 3 people here already, plus mid move. So already, I hate this idea. Like I think taking the pink, I know they want to take the pink, but I think it's very dangerous.
feels dead even in terms of map plays, in terms of
For sure, okay, we take the pink, but like I still don't even like this positioning. Like I'm cool for LeBron to get a ward on Baron. Get a ward on Baron to see if they're gonna try to start it. They have Gwen push on that side, so yeah, they have like a little sway to it, which is again probably why you need to have Nico go in and get top vision. So 2 wards on top. Start leaning into bot with Talia on the right line. If they go into Baron, then you're gonna start like moving your Gnar up, like prepping your Gnar for like a TP. Well, there should be a TP flank, by the way, because Nico was in that position. You don't do it. Now you do a double TP play to kill the Gwen. So you must do Baron. They must pull Baron, but they can't because they burn Zhonya's, they burn Wukong R. They can't do it. So you can't do Baron. You lost a dragon. There's no way they can do this, right? This guy's not even Mega. Let's go. You have 4 people now. That's fucking awful by them. Oh, but that guy inted himself. Ooh, nice super R. Ooh, Jojo inted it. So look, Aloya, really good start. Ooh, very good start. But watch what Jojo does. Jojo like flashes for the Gnar, who has Mercs and Sterix. Like, what are you doing? The wall was actually good by Caps. And also, if they're pulling this, like, by the way, like, why is Caps, like, on the mid wave? Why is he not just, like, he could just be approaching. And they don't have good, well, you know what, they have Nico R still. Maybe they actually could do Baron. And they have Kalista R. You know what? I think they could. It is a 5v4. The only issue is that Gnar doesn't have, you know, Mega, right? But Talia should actually already be in position to Talia R, and the Nico should be able to get something from it, you know? And also, if you're Labrov, why is Labrov here? Why is he, like, if Labrov is sitting here with Flash, and they walk up, like, they're fucked. So, I take it back. I thought G2 were inting. To be honest, I think it's very doable for them to do this. Now, I don't know if taking Baron over giving them Soul Point is going to do much, but we'll see. But yeah, no one's in position to actually fight this correctly. Labrov's not, Caps is not. They go in. Jojo ints himself. God bless. Supa like wants to go on Wukong, and he definitely should, by the way. He actually should literally just walk into the Wukong range, like in here, and see if he can fight him. But he kind of has to flash in now. But they didn't get Baron, because they fucked it up. They get it this time. There'll be a fight. It's too rushed. shit. Did they really feel like they needed to rush it? Caps is dead. They have TP on Gwen. It's actually a 4v4. It's a 4v4. They all need to get out. I mean, like, Skew doesn't even know what the hell he wants to do here. Like, Skew needs to smite. And there's no Callista R. The Gwen's on the left. Pick your poison. What do you want to do? Where do you go? Because the dual lane doesn't have Rs, it actually might be best to go into the right side. And then escape downward. And not into the Gwen. Which they actually probably should do. Like, yeah, they actually should do that. They should run this way. This is bad. You can't run into this guy. They need to run bot. And I think they actually can get out. There's a real shot they could get out of this. But they need to do that. But they run into the Gwen, which was isolates BB, who then dies. Not a long game, man. Not a long first game. There's so much that I've talked about. I mean, as long as LeBron holds a flank, it'll be fine.
G2 with full control and Caps with control on this.
Like, he just needs to hold the flank. Like, if you look at Callista, which, by the way, I'm pretty sure it's better still to go Wits. Not this, but go Wits. Especially because the tenacity is like very useful. Right, it has tenacity on it, right? But yeah, he built tanky. So he's 4 items. So this is a very doable fight. Like, he's tanky, he can survive all-ins. Talia has a decap plus this, so now she's actually semi-useful. The Wukong is useless. Nar is very good. Frozen Heart, what the fuck? Okay, well, that's awful. I mean, if you're gonna... I assume he just needed the gold, but in the end of the day, like, surely, like, you just go stopwatch and you start building into Zhonya's. Well, Zhonya's is really expensive. I feel like at that point, I'd rather just go, like, Redemption or something, man. Like, anything that helps my Callista survive, not you. Because you're depending on Callista R to help you survive. Callista will never die. Not in that situation, at least. Nice. Very close. So LeBron does the right thing. So he's marking the Gwen, and he actually successfully stops the Gwen. Ooh, what the fuck? I actually think that was that the right thing to do? I mean, it does stop all these guys from doing anything. I actually like the way they played this G2. I think this is very forced by KOI. And I don't think they need to play this fast by any means. I think Mern can literally still just like wrap around and they'd be fine. You know? Like, they don't need to play this fast. Because they're going all in into this. Yeah, Caps is a little caught out. Good Zhonya's. In the end, Zhonya's did pay off, right? For the way he's positioned. Skew gets this, right? And I feel like at this point, he actually probably would preference Wing out this way. Going for his combo and R'ing, because she can't walk in while this is spinning. So like it's actually just like a zoning tool. So watch, like if he did this is just spinning. She needs to walk around. She can't walk into him. So that's like why it's kind of better. David gets stunned. Kalista can't hit. Kind of sucks. But look at BB. Like BB's doing a lot of damage to Mern, and the Kalista could actually move into that if BB is able to hit the arc the right way, and G2 wins. Like I gotta say, like he played it well. He could have played it a little bit better. I mean, he had Zonya, so it ended up working out. He kind of failed it. I mean, he did what he needed to do, right? But very doable fight. And Jojo flashes for this guy, so I mean, like he went for all of it. 1 HP, and then of course if Jojo dies there, then that's it, right? And of course Caps, like I mean, I don't know what the hell this guy's doing. Like, dude, come on, man. Like it's so obnoxious because like I feel like Caps did the right thing here by like moving off, but he actually could R this way, jump off, and Hans could be in position, and if they want, they could try to have Gnar while still in Mega tank something. Regardless, though, I don't think he needed to do that. And now they got the soul, and this soul is like super. Okay, I mean, I guess we're just going for it, I guess. But so like the soul's like super obnoxious because it's Cloud, right? So Rakan, Zaya, Ari, Gwen, dude, it's actually, oh man, it's actually such an insane soul. Oh, or is it, oh wait, is it the, it's not Cloud, is it? It's the slow one? Yeah, it's the slow one. Still not bad. I mean, like, the upside of the slow R is that, like, Ari can R forward, and yeah, you get slowed, and then you get charmed.
Going in over the wall. Caps, nice patience. Ulti going out though. Mirwin on the chase. Huge damage going through, but he can't quite finish the kill. And now it's Alvaro debating where do they go. Broken Blade knocked out of the fight. Gives
Less threatening on MKOI, and it's kind of on the same.
Again, Caps is just like walking in. His team is walking in. He needs to wait. So it's actually like Mern actually like kind of pounces the right way. And BB's like, obviously them going on BB is like the best thing that you could have in theory. But Hans like overcommits to helping on the left. Hans needs to stay with BB on the right just to make sure they're okay. And Skew can go help Caps. But like, I don't know. Or they need to trust that Caps can survive this or something, because it's just such an it's just such a bad spot to be in.
But there's no way on the so
can't quite finish the kill, and now it's Alvaro debating where do they go. Broken Blade. Alvaro has no ulti. Nice charm coming in. Labrov interrupted, trying to get over the wall. Alvaro now retreating.
Ooh, well played by Jojo. Jojo actually just shit on Caps so hard. What the fuck? Jojo just shit on Caps. Oh my god. But Caps still won? What? That's crazy. Jojo actually played that so well, and yet he still lost. We can blame the fact that he doesn't have decap, and Caps' like build ends up being like much better. Because look at this. Look, he gets pounced on, uses his W to dodge Tilia W charm, directs his Q the right direction so he can get both damage, dodges these Qs, dodges another Q. Oh, yeah, it's like what they said. The extra dash is what ended up like being the difference. But he definitely outplayed Caps there. It's just the build. Also, yeah, that was stupid as shit. Like I don't know what Caps is doing there, but that was really stupid. Don't tell me him dying is the catalyst to this. It is. It is. Wow. What a game, man. That is literally the first game. This took me an hour to cover. Are you kidding me? MVP. Shit. It probably is Aloya. This guy was awesome. I mean, he had a really, really, really good game. Like a really good game. Like I think his pathing choices, especially like in certain situations that were a little hard to navigate, he just was better. And that did make a difference in sort of their trading out. I think if you wanted to give it from G2, it's probably Hans. Hans had a pretty solid game. Well, is it Hans? I mean, everyone was just like had their own moments of like, this was kind of bad, but this was good. Like, it probably is between like BB and Hans from G2, the worst player of the game. Shit. This is like kind of annoying to figure out, but partially, dude, I know he ends up being 308, but for me, like he played some of the fights okay, which was important. Like he played some of the fights pretty reasonable, but there was some situations that he just kind of griefed. This is hard. I don't know, man. This one's kind of hard. This is kind of hard to figure out because like I'm gonna list 3 people and I'm just not 100% sure like who clearly was the worst because it was such a tight game that it wasn't just like on one person who was just like clearly like the Inter, you know, like clearly screwing everything up. But it was a very impressive first game, I have to say. Very entertaining, very fun first game.